Hi, my name's Sarah and have been married to my wife for 3 years and we have a child and a baby on the way. We often get asked how we created our family, so I'm here today to answer, how do two women in a same-sex relationship have babies? The short answer is lots and lots of different ways. But first, before you go asking anybody how they started their rainbow family, it's not polite to ask. It's actually kind of like asking randoms about their sex life. So first check to make sure if they mind sharing. It's also not their responsibility to educate you. Our approach has always been to educate and to let other people know that their questions aren't stupid, even though sometimes they are, and sometimes they're hurtful or ignorant. But that's our approach, and people are allowed to keep their personal lives private. Also, be respectful. You don't know, they might have been having a really bad day. They just might be private people that don't want to share that kind of information with you. Their fertility journey might have been really difficult, or they just don't want to, and that's okay. If you're not sure, you can always just Google it, and that's okay too. So there's lots of common ways. Firstly, going to a clinic. You could do IUI, which is where sperm is inseminated inside the person who is trying to conceive using a catheter. There is IVF, where the egg is taken out of the person. It is then fertilized and then put back into the person. There's also something called reciprocal IVF, where the egg is taken out of one partner, fertilized, and then it is put into a different person. That person will be the one carrying the baby. That's really expensive. There is also a DIY option called the turkey-based model. The donor, may be known, maybe someone that the people have met through there's like websites that are kind of like dating apps but for sperm donors. There's also similar apps for surrogacy, so you kind of go through and pick out the freaks that you don't want to ever meet in your life, and you find the people that you do, and then you meet up. They jizz in a cup, normally a sterile container from the chemist, or there's some other different containers, but generally that, then using a syringe that's inserted right on up there. That's DIY turkey-based style. There's also still adoption, fostering. Some people have children from previous relationships or a blended family, and there's also surrogacy. So there's lots of different ways. At the end of the day, starting a family when you are in a same-sex relationship is really hard. The laws are different between each country and even between states. They're constantly changing. So starting and even keeping your family together is a complicated process. So regardless, just be respectful. If you have any questions, please ask them below, and I'll post some links to resources in the description. Thanks for watching.